Before you start any 8-meter shot practice, it's good to get some good footwork part of that. A big part of the 8-meter is not only your top half and working your strong shot from the 8-meter range, but also getting a good familiarity with your footwork so that when you are set up to take 8-meter shots, your body already is in control of the bottom half as well. So some prep work to do some footwork with that is to just start practicing which foot is more powerful in the front or the back. So depending on how you want to set up, you might have to play around with which foot leads and which foot you're getting your power from. So if Peyton comes out in front of these two ladders, what you want to work on is a really powerful stance. So she's a lefty, so she'll start with her left foot forward, and really the power though is going to come from her right leg. Go really slow, like pushing off, jab, jab, and go. Those first two big steps are powerful to get past your rebounder. So that's one option. Notice her stick was in front of her, so she could have that same starting point with her right foot in front if she felt like her left leg was stronger. So the back leg is where you're getting the power from, because as she pushes off and steps through, that first step is what's going to be the power stance. So if she wanted to have her right foot forward and go through the same thing, she'll jab really hard in each of these boxes to explode out. Start with her left foot back. Boom, boom, go. Play around with reps like that, over-exaggerating strong, big, powerful steps, even if you just have a lane of some sort. One progression of this would be to block off some sides with barriers so that you're getting used to feeling pressure on one side. If you have a friend, they can even just stand here and on that side, or put barriers so that you're getting used to getting really small, compact, powerful through a lane. So let's just go 2 more reps, one with your right foot or left foot starting. Notice her back foot is really strong and engaged, and she gets 2 really quick, powerful steps through. And then she'll play around with the other foot. Once you get through, big, big, yeah, and then zoom she goes. Once you get through a couple reps, you'll notice which foot feels more comfortable, then start prepping that. Another thing you can practice with this, if you notice she had her stick out in front of her, that's one option for an 8-meter shot, is to start with your stick laid out in front of you in either hand. That way you can bring it up to your one hand or do a quick switch and bring it to your opposite shoulder, and the goalie won't necessarily know which way you're going. So Peyton can also start with the stick on a shoulder and just feel this prep mode right here, getting really comfortable in this stance. The ref will set you up, and as an 8-meter shooter or in the penalty shot situation, you need to be super confident that you can just jump into whatever style you like to do, giving you the most opportunity to score that goal. This is a shooting drill for women specific. Try to find the distance from the goal 8 meters out to work on your 8-meter shots. A couple progressions you can do with this is shooting from the 8-meter with your stick starting behind you. So Peyton's a lefty, so she's obviously going to be facing to the left with her stick behind her, reaching far back. Things you have to remember if you're going to choose to shoot like this are the defenders behind or on the either side of you lined up on the 8-meter. So when you hang your stick back, waiting for that whistle to blow, you just got to be careful that it's not going to get checked, so you need to get your shot off quickly. So this would be a good spot for her if a player has a really powerful shot and they feel confident enough to get a hard enough shot with maybe just a step down or a crow hop. So the same shooting form is intact. Her toes will point to the goal, her stick is really far behind her, and then she can choose to do a crow hop or just a step down shot. A great way to get someone else involved is to say, give them a whistle or just say a tweet so that you're getting used to and practicing that really quick initial response. Second option with an 8-meter shot is to have your stick in front of you. So Peyton's a lefty, so she can either choose to have her stick in front of her on her left side or even on her right. That way the goalie doesn't necessarily know which side you're gonna bring it up to, your left, or a quick switch of your hands to your right. And again, she can start with her stick in front of her, hanging down. It's a lot more protected this way from the defenders that are on her side. And then her starting foot, that's gonna give her a good couple steps in, or she can do a step down. So let's do a step down or pro hop first. Tweet. Oh, with your stick in front of you. Yeah. Here. Go. Second option with that is to take a couple steps into a run. Tweet. That way that if a defender does get on that side, she's able to switch her hands really quickly. Another option is to start wherever really you want your stick, where you're most comfortable, either in front of you or behind you. Pull it right into your cradle and get your feet moving into the 8 meter and get a close, quick finesse shot. This is probably one of the other more popular options for players who don't feel like they have a strong enough, more powerful shot. But maybe they're quick on their feet or good dodger. They can take their couple steps in, dodge around the girls that are going to be defending, and get more of a finesse shot off. Tweet. Those are a couple options for you. You can go through 5 to 10 reps each time. Maybe try switching the dodges up when you're starting running them in. Try out which feels good, which foot is forward that feels better for you. This is a really great opportunity to have all those moments kind of by yourself with a net, or if you just even want to shoot against a wall, like we said at our wall ball, that could be a good option. Be careful for the bounce back. A good time to start with your 8 meter shots.